Hello everyone, and welcome back to Dramatical Murder. If you're just jumping in and haven't seen the previous parts, I have a playlist, so you can maybe start from the beginning if you'd like. If you're interested in playing the game yourself, I have links in the description. There are many forums. Choose wisely. And if you're not new, but you haven't subscribed yet, subscribe! Turn on notifications by clicking the bell icon. We would love to have you here. And for those of you who don't know, I have a Patreon if you want to get early access to videos or exclusive access to other things. Check us out. Hopefully we'll see you there. And now we are here with Aoba, and I don't know, we heard something. Something's gonna happen. Don't know what it's gonna be. Alright, let's go. Must have fallen asleep at some point. I'm not sure how long I slept, but the exhaustion and nausea have vanished. I sat up slowly, taking care not to knock Ren off the bed. Then I get out of bed and chug down the water Koujaku left on the table. I'm a lot thirstier than I realized. I leave the room in search of something else to drink. Though I'm still a little dizzy, I can walk well enough. While drinking a glass of water from the bar, I hear some noise downstairs. It sounds like running water. Koujaku, probably. Maybe he's drawing a bath. I know I should go apologize to him. I can't stand the thought of leaving things like that. We still have so much facing us ahead. I head downstairs into the bathroom, but stop myself just as I reach for the doorknob. What are we looking at? The door isn't closed all the way, and I catch a glimpse of bright colors through the gap. It isn't the color of Koujaku's kimono. Oh? Wait, what is that? Oh. Holding my breath, I lean closer, opening the door just a little more to get a better closer look. To get a better look. Koujaku is inside, watching his kimono in the sink. His back is to me, so he hasn't noticed my presence. His back. I can't take my eyes off it. A tattoo blooms there. A tattoo blooms! A tattoo blooms there, a field of bright red flowers. The colors are so vivid that they look almost real. Wow. Oh, that's not good music. It's incredible, a work of art. But it's what else I see that shocks me to the core. His whole body is covered with scars. I've never seen any of this before. When Koujaku returned to the island, I noticed the scars on his hands and face. I asked him if he'd been in a fight. He dismissed it with a laugh, and we never spoke of it again. That tattoo on his chest was new as well, but that was just a normal tattoo, so I never thought much of it. It's covering something, right? The flowers. There's like feathers behind it. The scars I can see on him now are faded. They must be very old. Where did he get all those scars? On the mainland, obviously. The same place he must have gotten that tattoo. This isn't the Koujaku I knew. This isn't the Koujaku I know. Maybe that's only natural. He spent years away from the island, away from me. Anything could have happened in that time. But I forgot all about that. I convinced myself I knew all there was to know. Huh! In truth, the only Koujaku I know... I don't know, I'm having feelings. This is great. In truth, the only Koujaku I really know is the child who left all those years ago. This Koujaku is someone else. I didn't get to take a picture. I step away from the door, seized by an indescribable feeling of loss. When I finally realize I've been holding my breath, I let out a quiet sigh. Man, this music. Then I trudged back upstairs and collapsed into the bed. That tattoo on Koujaku's back, those scars. I can't think about anything else. I close my eyes trying to calm myself down, but my door opens only moments later. Hey, Koujaku. I roll over to face the wall. I can't bear to let him see my face, not now.
風呂場に乾燥機があって助かった。超速乾燥ですぐ乾いたわ。
He sounds totally normal. I know that I should follow his lead and act like nothing has changed. But I can't. Still facing the wall, I speak.
コウジャク、
Oh god. This music. Not helping.
ん
お前さ、
なんだどうした？
お前
Oi.
何を隠してる？
Oi.
なんだよ。
Mm.
は
Oh,
ぐら
sorry,
か
sorry,
すな。
sorry.
俺、今、お前をどう信じればいいかわからなくなってる。自信がない。
You
俺
can't
はお
see
前の
me,
こと全然知らないから。
but I'm smiling so big because it's like, I live for this right now. Remember when I used to avoid these type of things? I love it. No, this isn't what I want to say. I missed it, hold on. It's too distracted. I don't know if I can trust you anymore. I don't know what to believe. I feel like I don't even know you. No, this isn't what I wanted to say. Sorry, I got caught up in the first sentence. I don't even know what I want to say, and still my mind mouth, and still my mouth keeps moving.
お前が緑島にいなかった時のこと、俺は知らない。知りたいって思うけど、どう今、
Oops, sorry.
俺たちは東映のところへ行くためにいろいろ考えなきゃいけない。無駄な時間食ってる場合じゃない。けど、お前を信じる自信がない。お前に信じてもらえてる自信もねえよ。
青葉。
I mean, Aoba sort of in the ouch. Frick. Yes, punching dusts. Favorite pastime. But yeah, Aoba feeling the way he is, like especially since they're both going in this, like just the two of them, and then Koujaku's running off doing his own thing. Who knows why? It could be like something that he needs to do for himself, but at the same time he's not saying anything about it. Suddenly overcome with panic, I sit up and turn to face Koujaku. He's staring at his feet with a solemn look on his face. The sight triggers a pang of guilt. Just as I open my mouth to explain, Koujaku speaks first.
どうしても
You just...
どうしても話せねえんだ。
Oh god, please,
Roddy.
Koujaku.
青葉。
You're gonna fucking... He's not gonna trust you. You obviously don't trust him. There is no trust in this room. I sense both concern and rejection in his words.
お前を苦しめちまってることは本当に悪いと思ってる。自分で自分を殴りてえくらいだ。お前が俺を信じられねえってのも仕方がねえ。けど俺がお前を助けたいって気持ちにこれっぽっちも嘘はね
You're hurting him.
だからそれだけは信じてくれ。何都合のいいこと言ってんだと思うだろうが頼む青葉。
Oh, my god.
わかった。
Okay. There's nothing else I can say, nothing that will get through. The wall between us is too strong, my words barely scratch the surface. Can't tell you, he said. That's all there is to it.
嫌な思いさせてごめんな。
I'm sorry, man.
今日はもう寝た方がいい。
Bruh.
隣にいるから何かあったらすぐ呼べよ。
あ
Ah, baby boy.
おやすみ。
They're both hurting. They're both hurting. Oh, God, please. And the sound of the door closing thunders in my ears. I squeeze my eyes closed and mash my face into the comforter. Koujaku is trying to protect me. I want to trust him. We should be we should be on the same page, but somehow we keep slipping past each other. Why does it bother me so much? I have more important things to worry about, don't I? We came here for a reason. I need to keep my head in the game. Of course, that's easier said than done. With all the awful things I said to Koujaku, aren't I the one forgetting our mission here?
くそ。
Guilt and self-loathing wash over me, and all I can do is curse. Hopefully we're past. Oh no, flashbacks! I'm not ready for this. music too. Oh,
ばあちゃん
oh no.
いつ帰ってくるんだよ
Y'all knows how I feel about this family.
5時には帰ってくるって言ったのに
How long has it been?
ば
A
あ
few minutes.
ちゃん
Oh no, child.
青葉こんなとこにいたのか。あちこち探したんだぞ。うん
Oh no.
いいぜ、ゆっくりで待ってるから。話せ
Oh, sorry.
ない
ん
ないってない
嘘だ、泣いてる。
泣いて
分かったよ。じゃあ泣いてない。で、どうしたんだよ。何かあったのか。うん
ないなんでもない
嘘つけ。言わないとタエさんに青葉が嘘ついたって言うぞ。
ばあちゃんが帰ってこない
タエさんが
5時には帰ってくるって言ったのに
今はもう7時か。
Oh. Oh no.
大丈夫だって。忙しくてちょっと遅れてるんだろ。もう少ししたら帰ってくる。だから泣くな。
泣いてない
そうだそうだ、泣いてないんだった。あ、じゃあさ、タエさんが帰ってくるまで俺と遊ぼうぜ。
So yeah, this is like just
そ
like
したら
saying
あっ
like,
という間
yeah,
だしな。
they've known each other for a while.
ほら手
No, don't. Oh,
負けるな。
adorable.
寂しいとか悲しいとかそういうのに負けるな。
Oh no.
俺たち
Oh,
強くなって
no.
タエさんや母さんを守らねえと。
Just let me die here. Oh.
よし、それじゃあまずはどっちがブランコ高く漕げるか競争だ。
こ
ん
こうじゃくんも負けるな
No, rescue. Please.
お
Oh. I wake to the suffocating feeling of nostalgia. I get out of bed, rubbing my eyes. Oh no. That dream was a memory from when we were kids, before Koujaku left Midoritima. I met him one day after he moved into our neighborhood. He lived alone with his mother, just like I did with Granny, so we played at each other's houses a lot. Granny was often away for work. I told myself it was no big deal, but sometimes I'd get these panic attacks. Now that I think about it, it must have been repressing my loneliness. Telling myself that Granny was busy and I shouldn't be a bother. Oh god. Child. She's the only family I have. It's no wonder I felt insecure. When my anxiety got the better of me, I'd run out of the house crying. Oh. And Koujaku, he would be the one to find me. He'd always find me, no matter where I went. As a kid, I wasn't much good at talking to people. I mostly kept quiet, head bowed. But Koujaku was always patient. He'd wait as long as it took for me to open up, and he'd always keep me company until Granny came home. It was so reassuring having him around. I came to think of him as a kind of superhero, not that I ever admit that now. He always tried to understand me. He was always there, waiting just a few steps ahead, never too far to catch. Oh, so it hurts so much now. Oh shit. Oh god. Oh, something changed when we grew up. I mean, of course it would, right? It's not like we could be kids forever. The dream made me realize something. That unconditional trust is a luxury for children. Oh! As adults, we learn to question people's motives, to assume things based on how we think people should be. Bit by bit, these assumptions diverge from the truth. And that's why it's like this between us now. But that dream showed me something else, too. It showed me the one thing that hasn't changed. Koujaku is hiding something from me. There's no question about that. But when he said that he wanted to protect me, that wasn't a lie. Oh no, I'm gonna cry. The expression on his face when he said that was the same as it was all those years ago. I'll just have to trust that, if nothing else. Oh no, I'm having feelings. I'm actually teary-eyed. I want to trust him, just like he did back then. Believing that I would open up.
Yoshi.
Yeah, Aoba, yeah! No time to be sitting around here pondering my dreams. I get out of bed and start my nap.
Ohayo, Aoba.
Good morning!
Ohayo.
My jacket is laid out on top of my bed. When I pick it up, I notice it smells of detergent. Koujaku must have washed it together with his kimono. I pick up my jacket. I pick up my jacket and leave the room. I need to talk to Koujaku. Standing in front of his door, I gather my courage. Just act normal, like nothing's changed. I take a deep breath and knock. No response. Oh no, the music stopped. That's not a good sign. I wait a little longer, but nothing. It doesn't sound like there's anyone inside. Is he? I throw the door open. Is he not there? Great. The room is empty. He went out on his own? Again? Oh wow, his room. I know how to English. Pain flares in my chest. I struggle to ignore it. I've decided to trust him, but it's still a shock to know that he left me behind. Oh. I hate myself so much for feeling this way. But at the same time, I know that doubting him is pointless. He must have a reason for acting this way. I don't know what the reason is, but there's a good chance he's caught up in something serious. He's never been the type to ignore something once it's landed on his shoulders. I close the door slowly. I trust Koujaku. I already made my decision. I'm going to trust him, no matter what. Oh, now we have this music. Determination!
探しに行くぞ。
了解。
Going after Toy is important, but right now I want to make Koujaku my priority. He's important to me too. It's so good. I love it. And something tells me that leaving him alone is a recipe for disaster. I send Koujaku a message just in case, then dash down the stairs and out the front door. The problem, of course, is that I don't even know where to start. I figure my best shot is to head to the place he met up with the woman yesterday. As always, the main street is a slice of paradise. An artificial atmosphere of joy covers everything. I make my way through it and acutely aware that I'll never feel comfortable here. I head down. I don't want to go to this club anymore. I head down a side street and come out in front of the building from before. I don't see anyone that looks like Koujaku outside. Is he inside or is he just not here?
どこ行ったんだよ。
He hasn't responded to my message, so my only option is to search blindly around town. Speaking of which, he told me not to come here again, didn't he? I wonder what he meant by that. As I was staring at the building, considering my options, someone taps me on the shoulder. No. I don't want it to be a last one. Oh. No, I don't want it.
いや、また会ったね。
I like his whole thing, but I don't trust. I turn to see the man from yesterday. He narrows his box-like eyes and smiles. No, don't play the song with him in there. Excuse?
ああ、どうも。
God damn it. God damn it, game. You're playing me good.
昨日は楽しめたかい？
まあ。
そうか。ならよかった。今日はどうしたの？中へ入るなら昨日あげたカードで入れるよ。
いや、今日は違うようで、ちょっと人を探してて。
Sorry, I'm jamming back here. I'm like, yeah! I need to really like listen to this song on my own again.
友達
そんな感じです。
そうかもしよかったら手伝おうか
いや、さすがにそれは悪いし。
これから歩いて探そうってんじゃないよその友人の外見や特徴を聞くだけさ俺も用事があるから周りに注意して見てみるぐらいしかできないけど
いや、でも
言いたくないなら言わなくていい無理に聞こうとも思わないしだからそんな難しい顔しないで
Sure.
すみません。
Oh, are we not telling him? Oh! Usually the protagonist says things.
謝る必要はないから
Oh no, I don't like that.
君
I don't want to be intriguing to you.
そういう子は好きだよ興味をそそられるでも気をつけた方がいい君はちょっと無防備だから気を抜いて信じてたはず
Whatever little trust I had in you is gone with that whole bit. I hate it.
食べられちゃうかもしれないよ
Dig? Excuse... Dig? Okay.
はあ。
おや
The man's expression suddenly turns serious. I start to turn to see what got his attention, but then his smile reappears.
さてとそれじゃあ俺はこれから中に入るんでね君も人探し頑張って
ありがとうございます。
またね
I don't want there to be a next time. The man hits the door, seeming to glide as he walks. His step hardly makes a sound. That must be how rich people that must be how rich people walk. Koujaku's walk is the opposite, long gruff strides. I watched the man vanish into the club. Come to think of it, we were talking about him when Koujaku warned me away from the place. Think about my description of the man seemed to strike a nerve.
Aoba,
What is it? Ren pokes his head out of my bag.
どうした？
少し前にベニが近くにいたようだ。
Oh, nice.
ベニ特有の羽ばたきが聞こえた。
Where is he?
ってことは、紅雀も近くにいたのか？
おそらく。
探すぞ。
They might still be in the area.
何やってんだよ、紅雀。
It's like we're playing tag or something. With growing annoyance, I retrace my steps back into the alley. I look all over for Koujaku after that, but no luck finding him. As I'm making my way downtown, walking fast. Okay, sorry. I don't even know the lyrics to that song. As I'm making my way back to the main street, exhausted, a drop of water hits me in the face. Given that the weather in wow, sorry, I got distracted. Given the weather in Platinum Jail is artificial, this raid must be scheduled or something.
濡れないうちにさっさと戻るか。
ああ、
I don't hate the rain or anything, but I'd really rather not be soaked in the middle of town. Plus, the rain might make Koujaku head back to Glitter. With that in mind, I walk briskly down the street. Rain sounds to fall asleep to. It's raining cats and dogs by the time I get back to Glitter.
結構濡れたな。
I finally have a moment to catch my breath once I get inside. My clothes are wet and cold. I quickly take off my jacket and grab a towel from the bathroom to dry myself with.
レンは濡れてないか？
I touch the ball of blue fur sticking out of my bag.
大丈夫だ。
だな。
Doesn't look like I need to worry about water damage. After setting Ren down on the floor, I head upstairs with the towel around my neck. I slip through the living room into my bedroom and sit down on the bed. For whatever reason, my eyes drift to the window. It's covered with raindrops, but I can't hear anything through the thick glass. I hope Koujaku's okay. He's probably soaked. Oh! Just then, I hear something at the front door. I get up and poke my head out of my room. It's Koujaku. He's heading up the stairs. Oh, what happened? Something happened. I open my mouth to say something, but freeze when I get a good look. He's sopping wet from head to toe, and his expression is deadly serious. There's a dark cloud hanging over his head as if he's lost something precious. I can't remember where. What happened? I hear the water in his shoes sloshing with each step. Nervous as I am, I stand in the doorway to my room and wait for him. He stops right in front of me. I suddenly find his presence intimidating. It was hard enough to talk to him before, now I can barely breathe. I say something, I just stare at him. Well, we're gonna stop here. Reminder, I am using a guide. I know what I'm gonna say. You don't have to tell me, okay? I have guide in the description if you want to check that out. If you like what you've seen and want to like maybe see what the future holds, subscribe, turn on notifications by clicking the bell icon. We would love to have you here. And thank you to this month's patrons. Thank you so much for your support. If you're interested in getting early access to videos or exclusive access to other things, check out my Patreon. Links are in the description. Hopefully I'll see you there, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye!